Not.
A dot, just short and squatty, child. Short and squatty. I ain't never been the anchor or nothing.
That is hysterical. Well,
It
Martine is the
absolutely
anchor
is.
because she is the money-making Martine. She hates when we call her that, but we're
Hey,
going to call her that to the end of time. She is
hey, I just
able to
accept
take
it.
something and monetize it to the hilt. And and she's really good because Talia and I throw things out at her, and she just gets the money, the monetization right there on the dot when we're asking her for different things. Today, I think I have something in my brain that I probably going to have her monetize right on the spot. Martinez, you see her face? You see her face? She's like, there she goes, there she goes.
She with the hijinks already.
Already, we have two amazing creators here
Whoop,
today,
whoop.
uh, both returning. both returning. Stephanie is back, and Sandra. I have to say, her name just makes you want to say it like you're English. Sandra, the
Andra.
design diva, is here as well. We're super excited to have both of them back again. They're amazing creators. They have amazing products. If you have not seen them on their lives, it is an experience. Stephanie can sit there and have a conversation with you while she is putting a full face of makeup on. I don't know how she does it because I would have put my eye out a long time ago. Uh,
Baby. And my
I,
eyebrow, one of them would be high and the other one would be low. And it'd be like, you don't know if
mm-mm.
I'm asking a question or if I said something.
Not at all.
Huh? What?
Would have put my eye out a long, long time ago. And then Sandra, I think she goes live, like she wakes up and says, you know what? I'm feeling like going live today. I'm feeling like going live today. I'm just going to go live. And she just comes up with her ideas on the drop of a dime. She is thorough in her execution, and her craft is absolutely amazing. She is a wonderful designer. I'm so excited to have her. If you are not following her on all platforms, you need to follow her, but especially on the tick of the talk, she is amazing at going live on TikTok. Man,
And she
she's
goes
amazing.
live 700 times in one day. I don't know where she finds the time.
It's
Every
amazing.
time I click on, it's like, Andrea is live. I'm like, well, let me go over and see what she's doing. Let me go play with her. Okay.
It's awesome. She is our online inspiration. If you need someone as an online inspiration, if you are considering going live, she is a great person to go and watch her lives, participate, send her hearts, send her all the gifts while you are there, and study. She's a great case study for live, right? How she works her lives, how she moves her lives, how she interacts with her audience. All of those things are the things that you need to be successful online. Sandra does them very, very well. She is a great case study. And while you're there, make sure that you send her out to FYP the whole entire time while you're studying her live. Send her out to FYP. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Out to FYP. All right. So before we get started, of course, Martine, can you tell the people about the wheel?
Absolutely, I can. Let me get set up. I've already dropped the link in Zoom and in the chat. So each week we have a wheel. Now I'm going to show you what this wheel starts off like. It's not cute. Okay. It is not cute, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. So at the start of the call, our wheel is empty. So if you're brand new to TRM learning, our panelists are often very kind enough to um, offer some at least one or two of their items for free. Okay, so in order to get on this wheel, you got to do a couple things. So first thing is sign up. When you sign up, you get an entry. Now, please do not sign up as yourself and your baby daddy and 3 of your kids. Okay, don't do that. Just sign up as yourself one time, one email. Okay. Then the second time that you can get an entry, and you can actually get multiple entries this way if you do it right, is you're going to share the live. So share them to your audience, your groups, your feed. Just keep in mind that when you hit that share button, it has to be a public post and a group that's public. So if you share it to a group that's private, we are happy that you shared it, but I may not be able to see it. Okay, so just keep those things in mind. 7:45 is the last and very down second that you have to get that done. I'm gonna drop the link to the live in the chats, and share away. Sharing is caring. We grow our community and elevate the voices of the folks here by getting more people's eyes on it. Okay, that's how that works. Facebook is a tough one, so if you're not sharing, um, it's hard to get your stuff out there, and that's not just for TRM, but that's for all of us. So sharing is caring, and I'm gonna throw it back to.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Martine. I really appreciate that. And as everybody is floating in here, and whoa, you guys came in droves early. I'm excited to see everyone here, and it's good that you guys are here because there is a lot of information that's going to be given today. But I always like to start the call out with talking to one person, and I think. Is Kristen still there? Because I don't see her avatar. Are you still there, Kristen? I don't see, I
Yep,
don't.
I'm here.
Hey, hey, Miss Kristen, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
She's like, uh-oh, what do you, you have that apprehensive voice. So, Kristen, you go live a lot too, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, can you tell everyone how you got the confidence to go live?
Well, I was basically told that if I wanted to be better at what I have in my future plans, I
Mm-hmm.
needed to um, show myself more and to just let my fear go. And I did. So I did my first TikTok video of showing me and my weight loss of 200 and some pounds. And I hadn't gone live and showed my complete person in over 3 years.
Is that right,
And
Kristen?
yes, ma'am. And so, through everything that I've lived through, my death of both parents, the death of almost my husband, his quadruple bypass surgery, Weight Watchers, and diabetes and change of diet, I was able to lose X amount of weight in about 5 years. It took about 5 years, and I'm still losing because I stay on a very strict diet, and I have about 20 more pounds to go before I can remove my extra skin, which is my goal. Thank you for congratulating. Thank you. So I
Awesome.
I went. As you know, I'm in DCT, and me and Michelle, I asked her to be my coach, and so
Mhm.
I have learned a tremendous amount from such a wonderful person. And I'm doing it again this year. So I asked her to be my coach again this year, and I did. And so what I've learned is this: you can definitely do faceless videos, and that's okay. You can work on doing something. I do a lot of teaching, showing. I like to show the free how you can do the free. And but people need to see who they are talking to and responding with. And so through a lot of encouragement and a lot of mindset and help, I was able to, thanks to Michelle. So that is how I did it. And that's how I continue to do a lot of what I'm doing, because she is one of those kinds of people. She'll kick you in the butt, but with lots of love.
Yeah, yeah, that's
So,
exactly who she is.
yes, and so she's a very kind, wonderful human being, and I love her and adore her, and I call her my sister. from another mister. And so that's how I
Oh,
do it. Thank
I,
you.
I love that. So as you guys can see, that Kristen has gone through a lot, but she still shows up for herself. She's showing up for her business. She taught a class, and I think she made what, $750 on that class, Kristen? You did
Yes,
that
ma'am.
on the class,
Yep,
and that's because
I was able to make $750, and that secured a spot with Michelle again and her mom. So
that
yes,
is awesome. That's awesome.
thank you.
I love that she shows up for herself. And if you guys have ever watched any of her lives as well, Kristen does a lot of her stuff faceless, right? So she's not, you guys can come on, not show yourself on camera, show your screen, do the things that you need to do for your business, and not be, because there's some people that are like, oh, I don't want to show my face. You can go her route. Because for the longest time, Kristen did not show her face. She did not, but she still showed up for her own business. And I love that about her. I love that she's done that with her business and she has moved forward. Martine, did you have something you wanted to say?
I did. I did. Thank you for sharing that. I feel like I learned a million things about you in just a few seconds. And I just wanted to highlight a few things. She talked, you know, when you talk about losing weight for whatever reason, it's a process and it is a long game. So I wanted to highlight that because I think it mirrors what has to happen for your business to be successful. To me, 5 years says consistency and determination, right? So I just want to make sure I highlight that because to me, that kind of consistency and determination is only going to show up in your business as well. And that's exactly what's happening. So those of you that are brand new to all the spaces, um, keep in mind we're in a turtles race. We're in a marathon. Hey, it may take time to get where you're wanting to go, but it's possible, right? So just wanted to highlight that because I thought that was very interesting that, because a lot of people give up in year 2, year 3. To push through like that is quite beautiful.
Thank you, Martina. I appreciate that. And I just wanted to say, for anyone that is starting out in the space and that they're afraid, because we all don't like looking at the camera sometimes, because sometimes we don't like what we see. Um, if you ever need an accountability partner or someone to go live with, all you have to do is knock on my AI door. I'm over at DCT under Digital DreamWorks or TikTok, and you can come on over and we can hang out and have a conversation. And also, I wanted to reiterate, yes, Sandra has an amazing live. I come in there every now and then, and she is so fun to listen to and so lively. It's great. So I just wanted to give her a shout out too. Thank you for having me up. I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you so much. I love having these conversations with our audience in Zoom because we get to learn a lot about our audience and we get to see how everyone's business and their journey in their business is not the same, right? And I just absolutely love having these conversations and also getting you guys, if you guys don't realize it, I'm getting you used to having the conversations online. So you're able to have those conversations by yourself or with someone like Kristen just said, go on and have that same conversation so you can get in the practice of hearing your voice, number one, and number two, seeing yourself eventually if that's what you want to do. So I'm super happy for Kristen and I'm glad that she's continuing to move forward, that she's going through another round of coaching with Michelle because Michelle is an amazing coach. And I think you said you're going to be with T as well. So you're going to be with T and Michelle this next round. So I'm excited to see what other things that they implement within your business. She is an amazing and amazing, amazing, amazing coach.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
All right. Well, it is so good to have you here. And I think it is time. Yep, it is time to bring up the most amazing, wonderful, just like I said earlier. If I was doing makeup and speaking and looking in the camera, you guys would like Regina, she done poked her eye out. Um, her shading is off. her neck and her face don't look the same because I wouldn't be able to do it. And but Stephanie, on the other hand, Stephanie is able to pull it all together all at once. She is able to make it happen all at once. And I love that for us. I love that for us. I love that because most of us are, since COVID, Stephanie, since COVID, we didn't wear any makeup during COVID. We just washed our face, got on the camera, and did what we needed to do. But now we're outside, Stephanie. We're outside. We need to fix this up with grace and kindness. But that's not all Stephanie has for us. She is a strong woman of faith. She is a woman that has the ability to gather a room together and to present information in a positive light. Stephanie is a woman that is able to now, and she's a forthright woman. She makes a decision and she goes for that decision. She decided to close her travel business. And then she also made the decision. I was shocked when she said, I'm going to put my license on a referral status. I was like, Lord, Stephanie, isn't this what you do? And she was like, no, I'm going to put my license on a referral status and I'm going to go for my business. And that is absolutely nothing but her sitting quiet and listening to the voice of God and her moving forward. And I love that, Stephanie. So we are excited to have you on the show again. And we would love for you to tell us about your products as we leave the spotlights. Because Stephanie's good now. She can take her own spotlight. Come on now, Stephanie. I'm so
I
excited.
actually have a second camera as well, so
Oh,
that
okay. All
so
right. Let me get your down.
oh, it's showing. Okay.
Uh, you need your down camera?
Can you see this?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't need the other one then.
Yeah,
Well,
let me make
it's
sure it
gonna
works.
fade in and out.
Yeah, it's kind of fading out. Let me find your other camera stuff.
Okay, so let me take this. Yeah. You have,
It's showing that you need to turn your camera on. Gotcha.
okay. Okay.
You're
Oh
gonna have
no, I
to
need to unmute.
Turn your
There we
volume
go.
down. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sorry, I'm in the boardroom today, which is the room with the N board in it. Spent many days here during COVID working in the boardroom, right?
Right.
Um, so greetings everybody. I am so super excited. And that introduction was just, she's talking about me. What? Thank you for that. I appreciate it so much. I am really super just ecstatic about what I've been able to produce in the creativity space here. I'm loving this here area. And yes, I stepped out on faith and I put some things on hold so that I can focus on this here. And this is one of my products that I have published in Lulu. And it's the first, so I'm a published author. Yay. Um, and this is the product here. It's beautiful. And it's called Wings of Renewal. And it features 12 pictures of phoenixes. Okay, beautiful phoenix. I got one behind me, but each page features a phoenix and the calendar and an affirmation of sayings. If you know anything about phoenixes, phoenixes rise, right? And it sim- symbolizes rising from the ashes, okay? Taking something a part of your life, perhaps, that has gone down, and just giving you the strength to know that, like a phoenix, you can rise. And so there are 12 affirmations that are on each page um, of the calendar. This first one says, "You rise not from ashes, but toward boundless possibilities." Okay. And um, your true strength is revealed each time you soar anew. So it's an encouragement to you that no matter how low, whatever date that comes around, this day, when you look at your calendar, you can believe in yourself. Okay. You can believe that you can come out of and come through what you went through or what you're going through. Okay. It serves as a reminder that you can get through the storm, right? And you can come out better than you went in, because we all fall down sometimes, but the strength is in getting up, right? So so this is what I have here. It is on sale in my Lulu, so it's a print on demand item. I had purchased some, about 5 of them, pre-ordered them, and they're all gone. So, so you'll have to go to the link and go ahead and order them, and I hope that you do. It's really beautiful. And then the other thing that you can do with these is, you can, at the end of the year, if you don't want to throw your calendar out, you can put this in a frame and give them out to people in your family. Give them, hang them on your wall as a collage. This part of it here. Hang them on your wall, put them in a frame, and allow it to, in your war room, if you have a prayer room, um, to be able to symbolize. A lot of people write on their calendars and then they keep their calendars. Either way, it's something that you can use, and it won't go away, just for that year. You can have something to remind you of. Remember, a reminder that no matter where you are, no matter how far you may have fallen, or someone else may have fallen, that you can rise from the ashes and you can have the success that you desire. So, the other thing she was talking about was this makeup thing, right? Um, that's what I have to give away for you. I'm doing a makeup class and a workshop for just very basic look, quick look, of, because a lot of people do fear putting their makeup on, or they don't think it'll come out right. Well, we're going to have a workshop and we're going to go through putting your makeup on, and playing the makeup is what I say. She said earlier that people did not go to the during COVID, people did not go to the meetings. I did. I was in network marketing, so I was in the Zoom room, right? And because I was in the Zoom room, uh-oh, because I was in the Zoom room, I did my makeup and I practiced a whole lot. I did a lot of lives, applying my makeup and putting it on, and I practiced and I practiced. And sometimes I shock myself with how even these eyebrows come out, you know. So what I have to offer to you, because I don't have a physical calendar, is I do have a seat in my makeup for the makeup workshop. So that's what I will be giving away to you all on today as a giveaway. So thank you so much for your time and attention. I appreciate you all so much. Go out and get that beautiful calendar.
Well, Stephanie, we love that. I love that you use Phoenix, because I think right now we all feel like we're in the fire,
Mhm.
and we're going to rise. And having your calendar with the affirmations for this whole entire year, I think is going to be the thing that we really, really need as we move forward in the year. So I love the fact that you use the Phoenix and you use affirmations all together. We are all going through changes and movement and different things as far as our lives are concerned. For all of us who maybe have started businesses and then they didn't work, we're rising as phoenixes as well. So we're coming back and moving forward forward within our businesses, those who have had health challenges and are like Kristen said, she's lost weight and came back. She's a phoenix as well. All of those things are phoenix moments within
And
everyone's
even
life.
recovering from grief,
Say that again, Steph.
even recovering from grief,
Come
because
on, Steph.
sometimes it can take you down so low that you feel like you have to rise from it, you know. And so everything that you, anything of sadness or loss, it could be a loss of a job, a loss of any, thing that you sink in, because we as people can go so low. We can, but we have to be reminded and encouraged that we are able to rise.
I love that. That calendar is so timely. It is so, so timely. So thank you for creating it. Thank you for showing it. Thank you for putting the affirmations in. And she did the one thing that all of Talya's students and Talya has taught. She completed and then showed her product. It
Eddie,
completed and showed all the way through.
I'm so proud.
And we're very, very proud of you. Very,
We are
very proud.
proud as well.
Very proud. All right. Martine, there are a lot of people that came in the interim before you talked about the wheel. I wanted to revisit that again because I looked at the numbers. I was like, whoa, we need to talk about the wheel one more time.
For sure. So, the wheel, now, we want you, when you see something you like, get what you like, because the wheel is a chance. So if you're loving Stephanie's calendar, or we got many people going, jump right back into the workforce. A lot of folks are going to be in office again. Go on and get you a makeup class so you can look your very, very best. All right. But you also have a chance to win some of the things that we have available tonight. So, one of the ways is to fill out that prize wheel link. By filling that out, you will get your name on the prize wheel one time. Please don't put your uncles and aunties' names on there. Don't do that. All right. Your email one time. That's all we need. Then if you want to get extra entries, you're going to share tonight's live via Facebook. The way we grow, the way our panelists are able to grow their audience is by sharing. Okay. A little bit of background on Facebook. Only 2% of folks see what you do on Facebook. 2%. So if you've got 1,000 followers, that's like 20 people. Okay, so if you've been saying people been scrolling past they ain't even seen the child, because if you ain't got a huge following, they ain't even seen it. So how do we combat that? How do we beat the algorithm? We share things that we like. So if you like this live, you want to beat the algorithm on Facebook, you got to share. Okay. I would love to have a share per person that we have on here. Okay, sharing is caring. And I will drop that link in the chat. Let me make sure I drop it on Facebook as well. Let me do that. All right, so it's in both places now, and you can get you an entry. But make sure y'all that are shopping, invest in the spaces that and your interests as well.
Thank you so much, Martine. And as we move forward, we want to thank Stephanie again for her wonderful calendar and coming on TRM again for her second time. But now we are moving to Sandra, the design diva.
All right.
She was able to create a GPT that I was able to create the space and then put my character within the space. Sandra, this GPT, it is perfect for right now for our weather out here in California. It is raining cats and dogs, and we are very excited that God has seen fit to give us rain. Um, but your GPT is perfect for that. The images that came out, look at the clarity of her image. Look at the texture of her hair. Look at, it's just an amazing, like the colorization, because the colorization came from I think I created the room first, Sandra, and then I asked for the girl, and then I placed the girl in the room. Um, it's right spot on. I love working with this GPT. It is an amazing GPT. So I'm going to give you the floor, ma'am. And can you tell us about your GPT?
Hello, everybody. And again, thank you for having me again on TRM. I did not know, it didn't go unnoticed that you didn't let Talya do my introduction this time. So I thank you again for having me and all for your wonderful words. You can, as they said, follow me on TikTok and Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I have put all my socials in the whiteboard, and my link tree is in my bio. So please make sure you follow me all the places because we don't know what's going to happen in the next 75 days, but you can find me in all those places. So with that being said, again, I am very excited to be here. I am someone who loves coffee. And as people said that they have ADHD brain, I do as well. So with that ADHD brain comes a lot of, scattered thoughts. So, when I wake up, I drink my coffee, I take my ADHD medications, and I have a very much of a routine. So when I created this GPT, I wanted it to be coffee based, but I wanted it to do more than just make images. So if you were here for my other GPT, you know that I make them make people in scenes. So what I'm going to show you today is going to be a journal. I am just very brand new to journaling. With my ADHD, I don't do a lot of journaling or I didn't do a lot of journaling because I couldn't keep up with it. But I discovered a journal group that showed me how to use the journal and showed me how to cover the pages and create my own kind of journal spreads. So I've been working on that. I do have a journal club that I also have linked on the whiteboard called the Black Girls Journal Club. So please join us over there. We are talking about journaling and the different ways that you can use journaling and mold it to yourself. So I would love to have you guys join us over there as well. Because again, I use journaling in my own way. This GPT does all of that. This GPT literally does everything. It makes images, it makes stories, it makes poems, it makes characters. It can take stories and create characters for the stories. It will give you journal prompts. It will give you journal ideas. I today made this journal and it broke down the journal for me when I told it the idea. And broke down the journal and gave me the interior pages and the ideas for the interior pages. And as you can see, the journal that I'm going to present to you it has a lot of things going on in it, and it's tailored to the clientele that I am giving it for. So I made a journal last week, and my aunt messaged me and said, I really like your journal, but can you make one for retirees? And it kind of piqued my interest. And I was like, sure, I can make something like that. But what do retirees do? So I started thinking, and I'm like, well, they're going to reflect, right? They're retired, but they still do a lot of activities. They travel, they hang out with the grandkids. They want to reflect on the things that they learned. So I made a journal based on that. It is called A Latte to Reflect On. So I present to you a latte to reflect on. So here you'll see, oops, I lost my camp page. This is a latte to reflect on. Can you see it? Okay, this is the
Yes.
cover. The cover image, of course, I created in my GPT here. It's this elegant lady with gray hair in her kitchen with her iced coffee, okay? My ants are pretty spunky and fun. I wanted it to reflect their character, okay? This is just gonna be an info page about me, and then it is an undated digital planner. So it's got a monthly page, all coffee themed throughout. It's got a weekly planner page. It's got a daily planner page, and you'll see the coffee stains and accents throughout the journal as we go through it. It's got a to-do list, which is going to be something that, again, people can use or move around. This is expected to be used in a digital format, so you can add more pages as you go if you're a GoodNotes or Zoom Notes user. It's got a dream day visualization with an idea for prompting, so you can add things. What would your ideal coffee break look like? A gratitude journal page with 3 ideas. You can always get more out of the GPT. Reflections journal page, a letter to my future self. It's got some coffee facts with another image that I generated in the GPT in the background. It's got a recipe inside. And then it's got a sheet for you to write down more recipes. So what do retirees like to do more than cook? So it's got recipe pages inside for them to continue to share, write down recipes, things they do with their children, their grandchildren, and recipes that they want to share. Anybody who's on TikTok or Facebook, we're always gathering recipes. So this is a great place for them to write them down. Again, we keep with the coffee theme with the coffee cup in the corner. Coffee shops for them to explore, and notes and things for them to take notes on. A reading log, memories for travel, memories for coffee with dates and locations. Again, these pages are all able to be duplicated. It's got a word search. And then it's got some coloring pages with cute little sayings on. Again, all images and prompts created in Life, Love, and Lattes, the custom GPT. And that's the end. This journal is available now in my Etsy store. Again, you can access that through the link in my bio. And I have given you guys a 50% off code for today. TRM sale is the 50% off code to access this journal now. In my Etsy store, that code is active and you can purchase it for 50% off. My gift to everybody today, or sorry, my gift for the winner of the wheel spin today. As you know, I do make GPTs a lot. I have this GPT. I have presented Melanated Elegance. I have a Chibi GPT called Melanated Muse. And I have a Chicana or Hispanic GPT that is called Chispa Creativa. I speak Spanish fluently, so I'm very in tune with that culture, and I spent a lot of time perfecting that GPT. It makes beautiful Hispanic cultural images. And so the 4 GPT bundle is my gift to the winner today of my wheel spin. That GPT bundle is available as well in my Etsy shop. It is listed as well, and it is under my 25% off as well.
My
Thank you
goodness.
for having me.
I am blown away by, I think everybody was like the coffee stains that are on this journal. It's such a great touch. It's such a great touch.
Thank you. I
Especially
had
for,
so much fun making this GPT. I can't find my stop share button, but I had so much fun making this GPT or making this journal today. And
mhm.
let me tell you, when I say down to the wire, I finished this journal at 4:45, but I still had fun making this.
I love it. You know, for a person who loves, who used to spend a ton of time at Starbucks, this journal is for those, all those remote workers, anybody who is always at a coffee shop, who likes to go sit and read a book. I love the fact that you have the reading list in there. And my other favorite thing, because I love finding like unique coffee shops, is the list of coffee shops to go to, and then I can write like a little review on those. Everything about this journal for the coffee fashionista, for the barista checkers like myself, is perfect. Sandra, it's a great journal.
Thank
Even
you.
though it was, you made it for your retired aunt, for coffee people, you hit a gold mine for us. A gold mine. It is amazing.
Well, I hope you guys love it. I love it. I was like, ooh, I might take this journal for myself.
Oh no, no, Yeah, just create one and put it out there for all of us who love coffee and who love to be able to talk about coffee. I remember I got an Americana from a little coffee shop down here in Long Beach, and I'm talking to my girlfriend about it. She's looking at me like, what? But other coffee people, no, they're like, what kind of Americana did you get? And what was the flavor and the
Right.
texture? Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. I absolutely love the journal. You did an amazing job with that. An amazing job.
Thank
Um,
you.
and
The
the
code isn't
images,
working. Uh-oh, let me check.
go ahead.
Yeah,
It
that's what I
said
was about to say. They're saying that the code isn't working.
let's go check and see why.
Well, I am definitely a coffee girly, honey, because I got a Jobby subscription, honey. I got to keep my Jobby coming in, honey. Ooh.
Baby.
Well, I definitely
And,
love
and, and I think Martine has heard me have conversations about coffee more than anything. I'm always looking at a coffee cup. I looked at a press. I, mm, I love a good, beautiful. And
Yep.
guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The images can be used on your print on demand.
I put it in there.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Print on demand for your print on demand. Uh, you know, Martine, for the print on demand, they can use them. They sure can.
Absolutely
Absolutely.
can.
Hmm. All right.
Hmm.
So
I'm seeing a
You don't
t-shirt
need the
design
code.
right now.
You know what?
A
You
mhm.
don't need the
latte
code
that
at
a
all.
lot.
Oh, she changed
You
it
don't
where
need
you don't
the
need the
code at
code.
all.
Just
Good
go ahead
deal.
Just purchase
and
it.
just purchase it. For any of those that are doing things like for coffee themed parties, or if you're going to have for the gallon times, you can have a gallon times thing for your coffee. You can make special coffee drinks. You could do all that and get the imagery because what like when I did the things that I did with Sandra's, I asked for different images within her GPT. You can theme and write that theme out in her GPT and it'll give you the image. Because I changed some images from coffee to cityscape. I think what other ones did I do? I did a lot of different things with her GPT. So let's go in and let me share. Unless were you sharing today, Talia? Or it's all me?
Nope, it's all you today. Real
Okay.
quick, clarifying question, Sandra, while Regina sets up. This is from Anne Marie. So the journal and the images were made with one GPT?
Right.
Mhm.
Yep. Everything that it does everything. So it gives you the journal information, it made the images, all of that.
Thank you.
All
Mhm.
right. Let me stop my share.
And you don't need the
Maybe
code.
they
I
need
did it
to
as a
see it though.
discount. I applied it, so you don't need the code.
Yeah, maybe they need to see the actual GPT to see the conversation starters, maybe, because that might be why they're a bit confused.
Yeah, they
So
can. I don't know how to show it
I
without
got
the
it.
though.
So let's go. Let's go. Share. Are we in my screen? Because my computer is doing some weird stuff. Okay. All right. No, I'm not showing it. Okay. So this are the images, but let's start her GPT over. Those are the conversation starters. You can create like I created one where the woman is in the coffee and then a fashionable character in a cozy warm setting and then she has elegant. So I've gone through every single one of her conversation starters and I created images within those conversation starters already. The first one I started off with elegant, and then with the elegant ones I created all of these images for elegance. She has an amazing ability to have beautiful wardrobes, beautiful imagery. Look at her hair. Her hair and that blouse is absolutely beautiful. And I just continued on with every single one of these with different races and nationalities. and created elegant portraits of the images. Then I went to her cozy settings. And the thing that I loved about her cozy setting, it gave a detailed description of how the interior of the setting would look. But what I saw with this is that you're able to create a story behind this, like how she was able to use her journal. You're able, for any of you video creators, any of you storytellers, all of this you can do with this part of her GPT. That's an extra add-on with her GPT because it was a very detailed description for any of you guys who are making videos. Each one of these, 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs that she has are individual scenes for your videos. I loved that about her GPT. And then it created the scene, of course, from the description. But what I wanted was I wanted the girl within the scene, and all I did was ask it to add the girl within the scene. Then I was asking myself, I said, hey, I wonder if Sandra's GPT will create a different scene. So then I asked it to create like a city girl scene. And of course, it created the city girl scene. You see, she has her coffee right here. But then I was like, you know what? I don't want her, will it create the scene without the girl? Yes, but it still consistently had the coffee cup. So that shows you the writing of her GPT and how consistent her GPT is. No matter how I move her GPT, it's going to stay consistent. Then I asked it for a coffee shop itself. Then it gave me this beautiful, amazing coffee shop with the street scenery. I just wanted the coffee shop. I asked it for no people, just the shop. And then I asked it to create a girl that has ordered her coffee in said shop. And then it created that. Sandra, this GPT is absolutely phenomenal. The consistency of the GPT, how it keeps up with the things that I asked for was absolutely amazing. Then I went for it and came, these girls in the coffee shop, just beautiful. Absolutely amazing images. Absolutely amazing. I asked it for different clothing. I asked it for different types of women in the coffee shop. It's just so beautiful, the images that I received from your GPT. They were beautiful. So then, of course, I'm going to move them over to Midjourney and get all of the images from her GPT. I started off with the elegant ones. Just beautiful. Hair texture, colorization, lighting in the background. It just absolutely phenomenal imagery. Then here we go with the scenes without the girls in the room, and then I'm putting the girls in the room. And Midjourney getting a little booby because we did an update. You guys all know when Midjourney does an update, we get a lot of boob action. Then we go look at those pillows. I want those in my life. Um, then we go just keep moving it around. Get the amazing coffee shop, and then the images. I put a little chaos on there to get all the images from her GPT. So not only are you able to get great images in Chat GPT, you're also able to do the same thing with Midjourney. So Sandra, your GPT is absolutely amazing. I truly enjoyed every part of it and moving it around, trying to see if the consistency would be great. I knew it would be great, but I didn't know how great that it'd be that great, if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, like the coffee cup just it goes from scene to scene to scene to scene to stay very consistent. And I just absolutely loved working with your GPT.
We do have a question in the chat. Can you prompt it without the coffee cup? So can you go back and forth? I would say yes.
You can. You can. So if you just wanted the scene itself without the coffee cup, you can prompt the coffee cup out. But the GPT is written for the coffee, so it's going to automatically give you the coffee cup. But if you want to negative prompt it, say, hey, thank you for, yeah, I would like a cityscape scene with no coffee cup, it's going to take the coffee cup out automatically.
Yep, you can do both. If you look at the image I just posted, I also took the prompts out and put them in ideogram, and look at how clean and crisp and beautiful some of the images are that it put in there. I mean, the prompts like are so great that when you carry them over to other AI generators, they just come out wonderful. And I've been having a lot of fun. This is my go-to GPT when I'm doing stuff, is I go back and forth. I always revert back to this one. So the journal pages, the journal page ideas, I mean, it doesn't make journal pages, but the journal page themes came from that. So I went into it and I told it what my idea was for the journal. I said, I'm going to make a coffee themed journal for retired women. And I said, I want to have some coloring sheets in it. And I want to have, I think I said like activity. Thank you guys. Thank you. I want to have some coloring pages in it and activity sheets in it. And then it kind of told me what things it gave me ideas for the rest of the insert pages. And I just went through the list of ideas and then added more pages to it. So as I was making the pages, I just kept adding more things to it. So, and then I just went back and forth talking to it, telling it like, oh, okay, give me an idea for that page. Give me an idea for that page.
I love
Yeah,
that.
I do need to give it more pictures um like Regina. Thank you.
I love that. I love this GPT. It was really fun to
Yes.
work with. Sandra, I had a question. I have a thought. If I asked the GPT, would it give me a latte drink recipe?
It does give recipes. It absolutely gives recipes. There's a
Okay.
recipe in the book. It gave me that recipe. Cynthia, you should be giving you 50% off. It is marked automatically to 50% off.
Okay.
So
All right.
that
So good.
the listing should be giving you 50% off. Message me. I'm looking at it on my page and it's 50%. So I'm gonna message you directly with the link. So
Oh,
okay, thank
everybody's gonna
you.
try one.
You're
Okay.
welcome. It's amazing GPT, honey.
It really is. I had so much fun, like moving the images around, seeing what it would do. You know, I love when I push GPT creators, GPTs to the limit, and they give me more than what I expected. I really, really do. And working with Sandra's GPT allowed me to be able to play with different things, and now I have a couple ideas, especially for those print on demands to create a coffee cup with a recipe with the image on the front. So you have the recipe on the back and Sandra's girls images on the front of it. So, and then for any of you guys who do gift baskets getting ready for Valentine's Day, you can put all the ingredients for the recipe in the cup. Hmm. All right, Miss Martine.
Yep, I was thinking along the same. So I drink coffee twice a year. Mm-hmm. I'm just 2 times a year. That's where. But in all my years of work, coffee gift cards have been the best gift that I give. And guys, we're in the middle of our first and second quarter streak. So when you're thinking about go ahead and head over to your local Costco, buy your gift cards at a discount, and then you can do smaller versions of the jumbo cards and just put the jumbo cards, make them small, put the design on it, then layer it with the gift card, and you can do that ahead of time, and you'll have things for Mother's Day, Father's Day, Administrative Assistance Day, Nurses Week, Teacher Appreciation Week. All of those could be covered quite simply with this GPT. in creating mini versions of the jumbo cards with the plastic on top.
Yes, and teachers love coffee. Okay,
Oh, they do. Absolutely.
because I'm said teacher, and
Mhm.
she said 2 times a year. I'm saying 2 times a day. Like,
Right.
I don't understand
Right.
why your caffeine intake ain't more than that.
I don't know, man. I mean, you know what it is? It's probably because I run on air because I ain't drinking enough water either, so it don't even matter. See, that's what I'm talking about. But over all of my 15 years of education, that's how I would drink my coffee. So if I wanted coffee, it was usually a gift card. And so I know it's a very popular gift to get because I would get it for Teacher Appreciation Week almost every year from somebody. So y'all shrink them jumbo cards down and make you some fabulous stylized, personalized gift cards. And here's the deal. It's nothing but a low-key lead magnet because teachers, they're givers in the classroom, they're givers in life. So if they like the level of personalization that you've done, the first thing they're gonna do is send you an email. Hey, I loved it. Thank you. Can you make me some more? I need to do blah, da, 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 da. So it's a great lead magnet and an easy way to connect back to other people who may be interested in what you have to offer.
I love that.
Absolutely, and we love personalization. Remember that part. Anything that's personalized, they want it. They want it because I
Talia,
want it.
I was thinking about for you journal creators, for you calendar creators, using her GPT to create images for the whole entire year and have a coffee recipe for every single month of the year for the calendar or for your journals, right? For them
Mhm.
to explore in every single month of the year for different types of coffee. So you guys can, because there's tons. One of the top selling graphics right now over in Etsy is coffee related. It's coffee related. It's the coffee cups, like the Starbucks cups, and all it with the Valentine's Day colors and all those things. It's coffee related. So you guys can use her GPT to create the imagery for your calendars, for your journals, so that you guys are right on trend for everyone being at home in cozy weather and different things like that as well. So I love this GPT. So Stephanie, I'm just nudging you on the side. Another calendar
Mhm.
for coffee.
Can we talk social media a little bit? Because I love where you were going with this, Regina, like this monthly. So from a social media standpoint, how are you going to get people to your product? So every month, well, actually do 12 days in a row where you make the coffee, you record yourself pouring the coffee, bringing the recipe items together, 12 days in a row. Okay. And then every month, all year long, you invite people to share their recipe, right? And you post those videos, and then that social media becomes a lead magnet to your calendar. Y'all see where I'm going with that? So for 12 days straight, each recipe you go start to finish, you record every part of the process, and then you have 12 monthly pieces of content to push your calendar. And it doesn't matter that the closer to the end of it doesn't matter because you're going to start talking about the following year's calendar. Okay. And you could do a faceless, your hands, the table, pouring the coffee, opening the cabinet. People watch that content over and over and over again. I watch coffee videos, but I don't drink coffee, so here I am.
Hey, Kristen, you had your hand up.
Yeah, what if that's a beautiful idea because I do that, but unfortunately, I don't change my coffee recipes. So I am a big protein coffee drinker, cold brew. I drink one daily, and I have made a coffee cold brew recipe GPT with a coloring or a word search in it. And I was making a video of that, but I don't switch up my coffee the way it's made. So Oh, that's a good idea. I can change mugs. Okay. Thank you. That's a good idea. Thank you.
Right. But and if you're selling this 12-month calendar though, for 12 days, you can switch it up 12 days in a row because you can post a new one every month.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's
So it's
yeah.
strategy. It's just strategy because you may review it and realize I don't like it that much. You might need to tweak your product. So, it just depends.
I could use maybe a different protein protein flavor in the there's a good idea. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you for
ma'am.
What about your coffee mugs? Couldn't you do 12 coffee mugs on print on demand and be showing off your coffee mugs?
Yep.
Two
You could keep
products.
it the same and then, keep your recipe the same, of course, but, create the mugs with the images on them or the sayings.
Yep.
Like, I latte you a lot or something. It don't matter, but I'm just saying,
Yep.
use the different mugs and let it be a product that you offer. And maybe you not, even do print on demand, but you can have the digital file, right?
Yep.
Take your mug to the grocery store where they have coffee in bins or barrels or whatever and take a picture of it there. Take a
Ooh,
picture.
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Those are great ideas. Because remember, okay, I'm saying this in love. No one cares about any of your products, including my own. No one cares. So you got to figure out inventive ways to convince people to care. So how are you going to get me, a non-coffee drinker, to watch you drink coffee? Because I've watched people drink coffee in multiple videos. All right. So there's something that they're doing that's drawing me in. And I may not buy the coffee for myself, but I may buy it for my sister girl, Regina, because I know it's what she likes. And that is the point. You want coffee drinkers watching your content. You want non-coffee drinkers watching your content. Over time, they watch you pour enough cups. They're either going to buy the design or they're going to buy the cup. That's the goal.
I'll tell you one thing that'll draw people to watch who don't drink coffee. There's a guy on YouTube named Walter Lee Hampton, and he is like the biggest grump curmudgeon ever. He will sell you on why Atlanta is the worst place to live, but he's not leaving. But every time you tune in, he talks about world events. He rants about his family and how they lazy and won't get a job and he's not taking care of them. He goes on about politics, but he always sits down with his cup of coffee. He doesn't give us the recipe. He doesn't tell us what's in it, but it got to the point I would look forward to his videos and having my cup of coffee and sitting down and listening to his rants. Cause it was like I was sitting down having coffee, with a friend or whatever, even though he doesn't know who I am, but like he's consistent with that. And it's cool because he went from drinking cranberry juice and vodka to coffee.
Then sober them up a little bit.
So maybe do a voiceover, talk about something funny you've noticed in life or an anecdote or whatever, over a voiceover over your coffee.
I love that. Thanks
Great
for that
ideas.
feedback,
Great
everybody.
ideas.
But I think the biggest one, because we are all thinking about reaching out to our local businesses, right? Doing community with our local businesses. For those of us who are going live, we can use Sandra's GPT to create a coupon code for them to go into it. It's like a Where is Waldo. So you go, you place it in the coffee shop of your local business. If you find this code at this particular business, it does two things. One, the business will give you commission for the things for the times that you bring people in. And two, there's traffic that comes into the business. And three, they will purchase your items as well. So it's a double. So the business will promote you and you will promote the business. So it goes both ways. So they'll either put up a little sign that says, look for Sandra's coupon code somewhere in this business, a big sign. And then you put it where they put it wherever. Then they'll find it. They'll come back to your website. You'll talk about it. Hey, I'm at Regina's coffee shop today. I'm going to put the code in today. You need to come down here, blah, blah, blah. So now your whole crew that is within that area will now go to the coffee shop just to look for the coupon. Just to look for it.
And if they smell the coffee, they're gonna buy some.
Yep.
And it's
Because
not
even if I don't want it, if I go somewhere and I smell the coffee, I'm like, oh, what? I gotta go get some coffee. What is?
And it's
I
not
gotta
just
have it.
coffee. It's not just coffee shops. Think
Mhm.
about your ice cream joints, especially the local ones, your mom and pop places. Like the option, you gotta get creative. You have to be creative, people. Everybody's doom scrolling. So what makes you and what you're doing different?
Stephanie, you have your hand up.
Yes. I try to take a break from coffee and I switched to tea.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up giving away all my coffee only to say I need some of that coffee back. So because it smells so good. I done bought a big old thing of creamer and got that much coffee because oh my God, the smell of it. If you smell it, you gotta want it, you know. So I love it. But coffee does something to me that I can't remember what it does until it start doing it. So I go back to it.
Well, yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I'm a tea girl too. I love teas. Like my evening, I'll do teas to wind down and things like that. But baby, that morning I got to do that
Coffee shop
coffee.
sell tea too.
Yeah, I got to do that coffee. Well, we love the fact that we came up with all these ideas. So take these ideas, run with them for you guys who are going after local businesses. You are doing promotions. You're a graphic designer. Her GPT gives you the ability to do a lot of things. So we really appreciate you, Sandra. And Sandra was like, I didn't know my GPT was going to create all these different businesses. I created it for X, and you guys made it Y. So we really appreciate you in all of this. Martine, who's next on this show? It's a really big
We're having
show.
some tea time with TRM is what's
Oh,
next. We're having a little tea time. See how I did that, how I strung it all together?
girl, look at you.
We're having
You
a
gotta
little tea.
coordinate. You gotta coordinate.
Gotta coordinate. Yeah, so we got a few things we want to talk about. I actually want to start a little bit here. We have had we're getting close and closer to a birthday, to a TRM birthday. I can't wait. I hadn't even talked to the team because it feels like we're slowly arriving at that year mark of what started as the Talya and Regina show, and then later it morphed into the TRM show. Are we getting close? Is it just me? We get a couple months
We
out.
getting close. We getting close. We need to go
Okay.
back and figure out when the thermal cinch came out because that's what pushed me and Regina into going live on Sundays.
Mm.
The thermal cinch came out and we was like, we scared to go live, but if we get on there and we make something, maybe maybe we won't be as afraid. So the thermal cinch had just come out and we started just going live making something with the thermal cinch every Sunday. So that's where we got started at. Look, we started from the bottom, now we hit.
And
So
we keep going and we going there.
but yes.
So we've had, oh my God, so many wonderful panelists as we get towards this 9, 10, 11 mark. So one thing I do want, and I'm gonna y'all know Martine back here dropping these links. We are continuing to grow. We have a low-key wait list. So if you've signed up lately, don't worry, we're gonna reach out to you in the next week or so. And we want to keep a wait list. So we want you guys to become panelists. I'm sure Talya and Regina have similar experiences. We got a lot of folks in our DMs, and they're like, "Hey, I want to be on the show." We want you to be on the show too. So sign up. It is and I want to offer some clarity. It's a sign up sheet. It is not an application. It's so the three of us busy ladies with all of our things going on. It's for the three of us to who want to be on this week? Where can we put them? It's not an application. It's just a sign up
Yeah,
sheet.
we definitely want you to feel like uh we not choosing. That is not what's happening. we want to be clear in saying, we don't just say, oh, they not, they're a little small, they ain't big enough to come. No, we want everybody. We bringing
Want
all the people, okay?
everybody.
It is just a form for us to be able to keep up with what's next or who's next.
Right.
So it's an organization tool. It is not a tag you it situation. That's not what this is. Okay. We are
So
not choosing and picking. We're not doing any of that. It's just organization purposes. That is all.
just organization. So with that being said, we need y'all on the panel. There's no business too big and no business too small. Okay? We want y'all. We want y'all. We want you to practice. If you're gonna practice with anybody, come practice with us. And if we let me do this. Taking a little bit of risk here, but what the heck? If you've been a panelist, and you've had, one sale somewhere around you being a panelist, drop a 1 in the chat. Just one. If you've had one sale. You see what I'm talking about? So as a community, we're growing our own economy right here. Right here. I see ones on in the Zoom. Let me go check over on Facebook. Let me refresh. Now, if you don't see it, Facebook, I'm letting you know that on the Zoom side, they're inside the Zoom. Okay. All right. That's economy. Okay. We're getting to see opportunities to pour into one another in a positive way.
Absolutely.
Okay. So join us. Unless you're like, oh, it's just my hobby, then I understand. But if this is your business and you're serious about growing and serious about generating business income, whatever that may be for you, we want you as a panelist. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. There's no reason. You're at home. All right.
That's right. And we'll hold your hand. We
We'll
won't
hold
just
your
throw you
hand.
out there with no life jacket. We'll hold your
All
hand.
right.
We got you.
All right.
Somebody
church
they done
home.
held our hands before too. Trust me. We've had
All right. This
we've
your
had a
home
lot of
church.
hand holding.
Yeah, this your home church, y'all. This your home church, okay? This your grandmama church. All right. When she make you stand up, even though you really not a guest, but she make you stand up anyway, that's here. This is your chance to get your feet wet and try. Okay. And know that you can do it. All right. So there were a lot of ones
Absolutely.
on both Facebook and TRM, which I mean the Zoom. I love to see it. That's what it's all about. If you're gonna do a hobby, then quit paying for your LLC every year and just make it a hobby.
That's it.
All right.
That's it.
So that's my
play
little
around
spiel
with
on
it.
that,
Play around
Regina.
with it.
That's the and I wait. Let me put the. No, I forgot to put the link in the chat. Good Lord, I'm going to get the link. Fill out the link and then
Also,
go ahead.
right, if you are
My bad.
not seeing any consistent sales, this is your jam. This it right here. You're not seeing any? You saying I ain't sold nothing. Come over here. I bet you sell one. At least.
As long as
Come
you
over here.
prepared. Mm-hmm.
Come on over here.
All right.
We're gonna get you a sale. Because Regina gonna say she gonna make it so sweet. Listen. Regina one of them slick oil salesmen. You understand?
I am not a slick oil salesman.
I'm
I only sell
I
things
am
that I
just
truly
joking. I am just joking.
believe in. And you guys know when I don't believe in something, I'm like it's really
It
not
doesn't.
a great
We'll
job.
come.
No.
This is what will happen.
Yeah. That's what I'll do. Everybody knows it. It's they call it corporate face Regina. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
but when I'm on here, when I truly believe in a product and I want everyone to know how great it is. Like we have so many talented people that are within our community that need to have their things shown, and they're overthinking their products. They're overthinking what they're doing. I want to be that person that says, this is phenomenal. You guys need to go and get it. It's a gift that I have, and I'm using that gift to push everybody out into the forefront. I didn't realize I had it until I got in front of a camera, and it just came like God gave it to me and was like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be showing people that their products are valid and worthy to be shown to a larger audience, because they've been showing it to their friends, they've been showing it to their family, but this is something that's different. This is putting it out into the world, into the atmosphere, to the internet, for more people to see it. Because if it is shared by all of these people that is on this platform, at least another person will see it. One other person, that one other person could be the person that buys 20 products, 30 products, or even just buys one because they want to support you. And you don't understand the sound of that sale can change the way you view your business.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
is what
Absolutely.
I love for people to have every single time that they come on TRM. I want them to feel that feeling, that first sale when you look and you go, oh my gosh, I sold something. That feeling, you will never forget it. You will never forget it. And for especially brand new businesses, you need this because you're
Mhm.
sitting back in such disbelief that, because people have told you, oh,
Mhm.
what are you doing with this little business? What are you,
Mhm.
you're in a saturated market, you're doing this, you're doing that. But no, this is what you're supposed to do. If God gave you the vision,
Mhm.
go through with your vision. And coming on here, we're able to take your product, show it in a light that you may not have even thought about your own product. You may have seen
Yeah.
your product as this thing, but we see it as this, and this thing, because we're all different. We're different businesses. And then when we come together as a collective inside of this room, you see in the chat, people start telling you what your product can do. So now you're able to take the information and feedback that you're getting in real time,
Right.
write notes on it, and move your business into another area. You might be able to create a reel on that or a post on that. That is what TRM is all about. We're about making sure that you guys understand how needed your business is, and that there are people out there that will purchase from you that don't even know you.
Right. Right.
And I love it. That's why I love doing this every single Sunday. Going, especially for the GPT, for me, because I love art and the GPT creators, they're really close to my heart, because you guys are creating, you're in a new field that nobody knew that was coming. You guys stepped into it, you learned it, you mastered it, you went forward with it, you did all of those things, and you still are out here because, as we all know, ChatGPT did an update. We had to go back in and update all of our GPTs, click all the little buttons in
Mhm.
the background.
Mhm.
Child.
Lord have mercy,
My
Chat.
little feelings was hurt, honey. I got an inbox. She said, I can't get no art from your GP. I said, you can't do what? You what?
And you guys are learning and growing. And for ChatGPT to put a $200 per month charge on its new agents, that tells you how much money you guys are going to make as
Yep.
initial GPT writers. Because when
Right.
you guys start writing agents, you guys are going to be making tons of money because corporations are coming for you. Large businesses are coming for you. Small businesses are coming for you. Now we're going to have to learn automation and how to connect our GPTs. All that stuff is coming. All that stuff is coming. So I am proud, proud, proud to represent your businesses and show your businesses in the most positive light. And then also, then you hand it off to the crafting queen of America.
I actually really like that title. She's getting a crown. She's
I'm gonna put that on
definitely
a
getting a
t-shirt. I'm gonna
crown.
put that on a t-shirt. The
It's
crafting
it.
queen of America. I'm gonna
I
do a
like
t-shirt.
it. I like it so much.
I'm gonna get a crown. I'm gonna have my crown on when we come on Sundays. I'm gonna put
I like it.
The big one, those the big quinceañera crowds, the huge ones. I
Yeah,
love those. That's the one you
the
need.
one that's gonna give me a crick in my neck. That one.
that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That one.
You had a question, Sandra?
I just cannot believe that my phone literally just rang during this meeting and my mom just called me and asked me, that Chat GPT, how do I get that?
Oh, Sandra.
I'm like, what? And she's like, oh, I want to look up a scripture. Come on, mama. All right then.
That's right. If mama asking about it, guess who else don't know nothing about it?
Child, she
Millions of
don't
other
know.
people that's out here. So we gotta show them. We gotta tell them.
Right. She don't know nothing about no Chat GPT, but I said, well, you got to download the app. So if I didn't just send her the app, we'll see how that goes. She's gonna be Chat GPT in her tail off.
She is. When
Exactly.
she realized how
Exactly.
quickly it's gonna give her those scriptures. Quick tip, guys. I've done this in the past. Tell ChatGPT your faith denomination and what church you go to, and ask it to create the things based on that doctrine. I've done that a couple of times. So like I have a very specific church my family attends. And so when we wanted to do stuff for that church and we wanted it to align to that doctrine, that church has enough information out in the internet about their doctrine that it shaped everything around their specific doctrine. So
That's perfect.
she's about to, it's gonna be fun. I'm about to have a good time.
Oh, child, she about to drive me crazy.
She is. That's the same. That's what. That was my my sugar on top way of saying that.
Right. Come on. They say Sis Dunnis got a GPT that helps with Bible verses, honey. Sis Dunnis, come on, drop that link in the chat, sis. Don't be sitting on that. Come on, drop it in. Drop it in.
I was just typing it in that it does Suno music. My husband and I, we made so many music. We have made Bible studies. It makes calendars. It gives you different prayers. I'm talking about some powerful prayers. It gives you so much stuff. Actually, I never listed it in my store because I've been playing with it. I know Stephanie did a Bible study out of it. I'm like, wow. I mean, I didn't even know I do all that.
It sounds like you need to get it up in the store then. That's what it sounds like. We need you to get it in the
I
store.
do. I mean,
and then we need you to
I've been
fill out
playing
that
with it.
panel for us, Sis Donis. You've been with us before. We need you to come back.
I know.
Come on through.
I know. You know
Come
what?
on
After
through.
class, I wound up getting that. I wound up getting sick, and my husband and I, we were sick for a whole month. It took
Ooh,
But we're glad you recovered. We can't wait to have you back so that you can come back and share this awesome GPT.
You know what? I'm putting up in the store today.
Tonight. Thank you. Get it back to us so we can help you promote it. Come on Sunday. Get that form filled out.
That is an awesome GPT. I used it to put the wedding ceremony together for my nephew. When I officiated that, I've put together a Bible study. I use it to help me with my sermons. I had 2 sermons I had to preach in 2 weeks, and it helped me with that. And it is amazing. It is.
Awesome. Miss Erica, thank you so much for your GPT you put in the chat. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure they're gonna enjoy that.
Erica, will you drop it in the Facebook as well? Facebook?
Yeah.
Thank you. Kia, I saw you had your hand raised and then you put it down. What's happening, sis? What's going on?
I was
You
gonna
changed your
ask.
mind?
No, I was gonna ask Sandra because or maybe I misunderstood. Is there supposed to be a journal that comes with the latte one, or do we get that information after we go into the chat GPT?
No, the journal is separate. The journal is separate from the GPT.
So where do we?
So you demoed the journal. You demoed the journal that came from the GPT. Is that right?
Right. I'll put the link to the journal in the chat for you right now.
Okay,
thank you, ma'am. Miss Jennifer.
Good evening, ladies. I just wanted to ask Coach Martine if she would repeat what she said about putting in ChatGPT.
So church. Yes. So the church that I'm a part of is called One Community Church. Okay. And so when we were working on some stuff for church in particular, we specified, we said we attend One Community Church based on the doctrine and principles of that church. give me journal prompts that align to that for teenagers between the ages of 12 to 15. Right. So think about because within not to go too deep, but some people follow non-denominational Christian.
Non-denominational.
Yep. Others follow Catholicism. Other follow, so by adding that, you can do just be a little bit stronger in communicating that very specific perspective by just asking it to focus on a specific church or a specific denomination. Yes, to Stephanie's point, you can also do a particular version of the Bible. There was a question about, so the Bible is copyrighted, I believe. And if I'm wrong, y'all correct me, but I believe certain versions are. So I would say you have to go, if I had to guess, and this is me guessing, Cynthia, there's got to be an open source version. I just don't see there not being an open source version. So I would ask ChatGPT to not break copyright in helping me get those scriptures. It's King James. Oh, so Sis Donna says that King James Version is not copyrighted or trademarked. Yeah, I don't know. I've never put actual scriptures in anything. I can't tell you about any other versions. But Sis Donna says King James is not.
Okay, and that's okay. I can do some research.
Yeah.
And figure it out. But that's probably the main version that majority of people use.
Or familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we did that about a year ago, and it was very cool to see like that specific church's kind of their mission, their vision kind of be poured out into the actual stuff that we're working on. So it's just a strategy.
Okay. Thank you. I thought it was awesome.
For sure. I think we've got
Thank you, Brandy, as well for your putting that relate release meditation GPT in the chat. Thank you, Brandy.
And everyone, Monica has placed the types of Bible versions that are within public domain in the chat.
Thank you, because child who don't know is me. You're not going to give me the line on this recorded call and not because I don't know. Looks like we got a few questions. Cynthia, did we answer your question? I did try to address it while I was on.
No.
Okay.
No. So I wanted to, first of all, for those that are still going to get Sandra's GPT, know that she also has a bundle of 4 GPTs, because I would have bought that one if I, first, if I didn't buy the single one by itself, because that's in the single one is in the bundle.
Yeah, message me, Cynthia, and you can, if you want that instead, just message me.
Okay, and
I gave you guys a code for the bundle.
A code?
Mm-hmm.
But I bought the bundle, and then not the bundle. I bought the journal, and all I got was a single 1-page PDF that didn't have a link on it to get the actual journal downloaded.
Click on the picture. The link, the pictures are the link.
The pictures are the links. Okay. Oh, yes. Thank you.
Boom. Thanks, Sandra. Thanks, Stephanie.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I guess I should have put like click here.
It's all good. It's the human experience. We're doing life together.
I told you I finished it 15 minutes before.
It's all really good. Did. Now you've got like your rest of your customers have now been informed. It's all good. Angela, I see you've got your hand up. Do you have a question for us?
I do, and it's
Go ahead.
Off topic. Good evening, everyone.
Okay.
You mentioned Regina or someone, one of you mastermind ladies said something about when you create a GPT with images that you just recently had to do an update. So I have not created a GPT with images in it yet, but what would be the process when that happens, just so that I'm aware, if I can ask that here.
Or you want to handle it? I saw you about to unmute, so
No, you got your first. Go for it, Blaze. Go for it.
in your configuration settings, there are boxes for you to check to say you want your GPT to be able to do this. There is one that says web browsing. There's one that says DALL-E, which is
Right.
what you would use to create the images. And I think it's a code interpreter, and they added Canvas. So I always check all of them except the code interpreter. I don't check that one. Um, that's a personal preference, right? But you have to make sure that the DALL-E is selected if your GPT is going to create images.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Okay.
missed
And
that.
they made some form of an update on yesterday, and
Oh.
it kicked out that DALL-E for some reason. So I just had to go
Oh, so
back
you
through
needed to
the
go back
GPTs that
and
I created and just make sure that that box was checked.
got it. Okay. That's simple enough. I know through our accelerator that's some information that we have towards building that, but I just didn't know if it was an extra step. So thank you. I
Oh,
appreciate the
no
information.
worries, no worries. No man left behind, honey. We gonna get you where you got to go. We gonna get you there. We
Thank
gonna
you.
take care of it. You're welcome.
Thank you, guys. So, Regina, I think we got a little time. I wanted to share something that I've been working on in the background, if it's okay.
That's good.
Okay, cool. So, TRM Learning, we're in our third month of our Patreon, and I'm super excited. Those of you that have been in the Patreon, of course, we are always so excited to have you. But you know, it's kind of sort of time to kick up with our next round of classes. So I thought I would share a little bit about my next class that I'm going to be offering and how it can help you. And of course, now that I'm sharing my screen, it's not showing me any of the things I need. And there's a kid at my door. All these things always happen when the minute I go live. That's what happens. That's just what it is. Let me mute myself so I can. All right, so I want to talk, just spend a few minutes talking about carousels. We've had craziness when it comes to social media. But what has stayed the same, go ahead and open that door for her. What has stayed the same is we have to keep finding ways to bring in our audience. One of the biggest things that I've learned is that I have to keep changing up my content. One way to do that is through seamless carousels. So I'm getting ready for Canva in a crunch too. And one of the things I'm going to be showing you how to do is how to create a seamless carousel. First of all, what's a carousel? A carousel is a series of images that either tell a story or offer value or information. They always turn up when it's time to go live. That's what it is. So here's what happens with this seamless carousel. When I swipe, it's going to continue to provide more information, but pay attention to these lips. So instead of this being two separate images, it gives the illusion that it's all one image from left to right. Okay. And if you create good quality carousels, people want to keep reading. They're engaging with your content more often, and they're also more likely to hit that button right there, that save button. And you want them to do that. That ups your engagement. They find value in what you have to offer, and eventually that value converts into sales. Okay. So I'm going to be showing you how to do this in Canva. Typically, these are created in Adobe. They can be created in Adobe. But if you don't have Adobe skills or you don't know how to create them, then knowing how to do them in Canva is a really great way to get this high quality experience done without having the skills of Adobe. Okay. So I'm going to be covering that in my Canva in the Crunch 2. How can you build something like this and do this kind of design? I'm going to stop sharing. Second, if your Canva is disorganized, I'm also going to be showing you how to clean up. I'm getting a little, let me leave out of here. How to clean up your Canva and really look at your Canva in a fresh, brand new way so that you can get to what you need. I've been on with Canva 10 years and child, this thousands of files later. thousands of files later. So I'm going to be showing you some tips and some strategies on how to organize it. And if you have a brand kit, you're probably not using it right, or you're not using it at all. So I'm going to show you how to make designing easy when it comes to your specific brand, because there are some things you should be consistent. Every time you create something in reference to your brand, there are some things that should be consistent. So I'm going to showing you what those things are, how to use Canva's native native brand kit, and then some other ways you can get designs created super fast. So that's what I'm going to be offering. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. As always, those of you who've been with us a while, if you join the Patreon, Talya, Regina, myself, we all have a class. This class is included in the Patreon. So Patreon subscribers, yes, you're getting this class as part of your subscription. If you're not a Patreon subscriber, you want to be, I'm going to drop the link in the chat, or you can purchase this as a single class. If you're like, nah, I just need to learn this one thing one time, you can purchase it as a single class as well. Okay, so I just wanted to share that out before I pass the mic. Canva part 2.
So Martine, if you were not in her Canva to Crunch, her first class, it was absolutely phenomenal. She is an instructional designer, so she does this for a living, and her classes are, you go like this. When I grow up, I want to, teach classes like Martine. I want to teach classes like Martine. But for everyone, because we talked about this on um, one of my lives about organizing your Canva and how anal I am about organizing my Canva. Well, if you think I'm anal about organizing my Canva, Martine. Martine is like 5 times higher on the scope of organization of her Canva, because she does everything for clients and for herself and for her business and for her kids. And she's got different color coordinations for things. You're like, okay, I can only do one.
That's the only reason why we organized as a group right now. Because if it wasn't for Martine, we wouldn't be able to keep up with nothing that y'all send over here. Nothing.
Well, I
she had it
appreciate
color
that.
coded, and she had it hyperlinked and everything. She's like, it's in the drive. It's in. We be asking, quick. It's in there. It's there. I already did it. It's already there.
Yeah.
Click on it. You got it already.
When you're more organized, you get to what you need faster. When you get to what you need faster, you get stuff done. That's it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And I'm literally I call myself a work in progress organizer. I'm always in the constant mode of trying to get better at it. And that's all this is about. It ain't perfect, but I'm always in the mode of getting better at it. And over time, I've gotten better at enough systems that I can get a lot done in a small amount of time. And that's what I'm hoping to teach you, how to do that with Canva. We did the first class where we learned why you're using Canva wrong and what you got to do to use Canva in a way that'll get you what you need quicker and in a way that's visually appealing. So this class, we're going to work on some organization and talk about carousels. I'm super excited about it. Those of you that took the class, thank you for the feedback. Y'all gave a lot of great feedback. Also, I guess I can reveal. This is a 3-part series. The third class, we are going to do Canva frames. I've had lots of requests for Canva frames. Third class will be Canva frames. Canva frames is the third, okay? And it will be a TRM Patreon class, okay? So we did how to get started with Canva. We dive in a little deeper with Canva, with organization and getting your business and some social media. The last class will be Canva frames, okay? This class is going to be February 8th. And let me drop the link to it in the chat. February 8th, you will get the recording as well. Y'all, it's so many links. All right. You will get
the first class is still available. Yes.
Yes, the first class is still available. As a matter of fact, I believe it's on a discount. Hold, please. I'm feeling froggy. So how about what was it, Damia? Give me like 30 seconds and I'm gonna make a coupon right now. And you'll get it cheaper than whatever it's listed as. How about that?
Ooh.
There's also a coupon for class 2. Okay. With the coupon, it makes it $47 instead of $67 with the coupon. And here's the deal. It ain't but a few coupons. So once I'm out, like, I'm not gonna redo it. And yes, Sonia, the third class will be able to be purchased without the Patreon. Yep, that class will be in March.
Well, all I'll say is you probably want to get the Patreon. Okay. Even if it's for 1 month. Because guess what? You're going to get all 3 classes that we're teaching. We'll be teaching Wild About Wallpaper this next time. My class is actually on Saturday, February 1st. So I will be teaching you how to design wallpaper for your cell phone, your tablet, and your desktop, honey. That's what we're going to get into for the Patreon for this month. I will sell mine separately as well. It is discounted right now by $20, just like Martine. So mine is $47 as well until Wednesday, because my class is on Saturday. Okay. Also, yesterday, I went live for a bit. And you guys helped me design some trucker hats. Y'all did a good job too, I would like to say. All right. And I told you I was going to come back last night, but we were in a class. It ran a little longer than what we thought, so I didn't come back last night to show y'all the final project. But I want to do that right now. I want to show y'all the hats that y'all designed. Okay, so let me show y'all what y'all's magic did on yesterday.
Ooh,
the fruits of your labor. The fruits of your labor. Let me unblur here so y'all can see. This is the first one when y'all was like, we don't want no more pearls. Don't give us no more pearls. This is what y'all designed, honey. It came out so good.
It really did.
It came out so good. Okay. Yeah.
I think is Crystal in here because she was helping out yesterday. So was there was a
Yes.
lot of
Crystal was helping out.
Mm-hmm.
This is hat number 2.
Regina's favorite.
Regina's favorite because she wanted the crystal band, y'all see?
I did.
And then she advocated for this little extra crystal little flower situation over here.
Martine came up with the cluster. Yes, she did.
And the last one was the mama. They came out so good. Y'all did an amazing job, which I was designing on yesterday. So I just wanted you guys to see what y'all did. I'm preparing for a vendor show. So I'll be back and we'll design some more on a later date. But I just wanted y'all to see what you guys made, honey. Y'all did a good job. Y'all did y'all thing. Y'all did y'all thing. Okay.
You really
Y'all
did.
did your thing.
Denise, you have your hand up.
Yes. So I signed up for the Patreon. I see there's different levels. What level do I need to be on to get the classes for free or to have it included?
So tier 3, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, so tier 3 is going to be where you get all 3 classes. And those of you that are new to TRM, it's all 3 classes for the month. All right. So right now we are in our January 15th to February 15th cycle. That's a month. And so right now, if you purchase that, you'll get every single class that's a TRM approved class within that month. You also get all of the co-working sessions. So once you take a class with us for this month, you can even come back and go to the co-working session, ask extended questions, bring something you did. Because the three of us have been really getting in the spirit of, when we teach a class, you're going to do something with what you learned, right? Before you leave. That's something the three of us have been talking about. So you can take what you've learned, come to co-working, get help with it. And then you get over 100 pieces of art, plus all three GPTs, and each one of us have a very unique design eye. So you get 3 different people, 3 different perspectives on the world, and 3 different GPTs. And so that third tier is going to cover everything in our Patreon. So you get everything. Just remember, the classes are on a month-to-month basis.
Thank you.
Thank you, Martine. Well, so Martine's talked about her class, and I want to go back to Martine's class because I wrote a note to myself that I really wanted to put out there for everyone as far as organization is concerned. It's something that I was taught when I was managing a number of people. It's the cost of doing business. So when you are unorganized, you are actually costing yourself as a business. So learning her organization tips and being able to get your files together, showing how to place everything and organize your thing will not cost you as a business in your time, because your time is the most valuable thing that you have as a business. So I think having her class is top tier. It's top tier for your business, especially as we're growing. We have a number of images. I don't, I've got hundreds of thousands. I've got 100,000 images. Um, Having those and organizing those is going to be the thing. So that for me is the thing that I'm going to be doing. It's my goal this year is to get all of my images out of Midjourney before, in case there's a glitch and I lose all 100,000 image I have sitting in there. I'm taking way too many chances. Uh, with all of my images. They've glitched before and gotten rid of images before. So I want to get all my images out. I want to have them all organized. So going through Martine's class is the one thing that I'm definitely going to do for myself. But Martine talked about for our Patreon that we have GPTs, we have artwork, we have co-working session and the classes, right? And each tier has something that's different. So when you're first starting, the first tier has the artwork and the GPTs. The second tier has your co-working sessions, and the third tier has the classes. But each tier, they all get the same thing. Like you start off in the first tier, the second tier will get the things from the first tier. When you're in the third tier, you'll get the things from the first and second tier into the third tier. So you get all of those things. And for me, because I'm an art person, I love creating GPTs, and I do some exclusive GPTs for the Patreon. So I wanted to show you guys one of the exclusive GPTs that I did for the Patreon, and some of the images that I did for the Patreon as well. Let me get into my GPT. So the GPT that I created for our Patreon is called Floral Mandela Muse. I like things that have flowers and crystals, and since we're going into Easter and spring, it is one of the reasons why I created the GPT. It's for all the Patreons subscribers. The GPT is now up in the Patreon. I put it in right before we started. And the whole purpose of me creating this GPT was to create something that, of course, shows the beauty and elegance of women, and also to be able to give them, their crown of floral glory. I absolutely loved creating the GPT. If you guys had another one of my GPTs, I love putting a pretty necklace on because I love jewelry. So most of the things that I create will have accents of jewelry and color and flowers. I absolutely love playing with those. I like mesmerizing eyes because I believe that the eyes are definitely the windows to the soul. And as women, our eyes either show our love or our pain. And I really like focusing in on the eyes of the women that I create in my artwork. So these are some of the images, and the lowest tier that we have. Remember, you're going to get 3 GPTs on the lowest tier, and Talia makes some amazing GPTs. And here are some more of the images from the GPT. And all of my GPTs have a feel where you can make women of different sizes, hairstyles, hair texture, skin types, hair textures and skin colors, races. All of that happens, and I like having cultural feels within the GPT. And I like doing some ethereal looks within my GPTs, and abstract portraits in the background. And then I took those, and of course, I'm going to move them over to Midjourney because I love Midjourney. Midjourney is bae for me. I'm going to move them to Midjourney, and these are some of the images that came from the GPT with the chaos on there for you guys to use for springtime, some faceless ads for anything for travel, uh, for and especially because I've had a lot of my friends who are different races ask me to create images that depict them as well. So I just put, and then I moved it into Niji. These are the Niji images from the same prompt. So you can move them back and forth between Niji and also the regular algorithm of Midjourney from ChatGPT. And this is exclusive for TRM. And I just absolutely enjoyed making it. I have some other GPTs that are in the pipeline, but I just really, really loved the focus on uh, women and how, their eyes are definitely the things that are captivating, and you can tell how their emotions and their feelings with their eyes. That's why it's eye focused. So this is a GPT that is in our Patreon. So I really, really hope that you guys loved it, and that you'll join. Denise, you had your hand back up? Thank you, Linda.
No, I forgot to take it down. Sorry.
Okay.
It's
All right.
okay. Those also read bridal. There are so many brides that are no longer doing the traditional um uh, pristine white. I was like, some of these would align really, really well with some bridal aesthetics that are out there. There are a lot more folks who are doing dark colors, even black. And I was like, oh, these really read. Oh, the florals on the head, the round circles that are behind their head. Yeah, we don't always, we're a busy crew, so we don't always get to see each other's stuff until we're like here. So this is my first time getting to see that collection. But as always, great work, of course.
Oh, thank you, Martine. I think it is time, right, Martine?
It is, but I gotta get the file. Talia's gonna send me the file I need. I don't know what she's saying
About
because
to
she's on it.
say, I'm sorry that it's not that many names on here. So I don't know if y'all just didn't sign up for the wheel tonight or
Maybe they
what.
didn't. Maybe they just investing tonight. Maybe it's an investment kind of night. Who knows? It's
I
okay.
don't know. I don't know. It's
It's
not that
it's
many on
all
here.
So
I'm
right.
looking.
I said, what will? So maybe we need to drop the link
See.
again into the chat, or because we.
Yeah, I only got 10 names on here. I'm saying what I'm saying. It's only 10
Oh no,
names on here
there's
right now.
usually more than
And,
that.
and, and and Erica's
No.
like, yes, yes.
The ones who know, they're like, oh really?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm looking at it
Erica's
and
like,
all
it's
it
time.
says
Cut
is
it off. Cut
10.
it off. Cut it off.
Because we well past 7:45.
Were you able to see who shared, Martine? Cause yeah, I only got 10 people on this the wheel. I'm just saying it's gonna look somebody gonna come out like a fat rat tonight. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I just wanna chime in and say right quick that these people are not new people to TRM, so they know the ropes.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Hey, hey,
I'm
look.
just saying. I love y'all though.
Oh, look, we love you too, Kels. Look, I'm just saying, like they know the ropes, they know how we get down. Yeah, you're right. You are absolutely correct.
Yeah, everybody's like, let's go. They're pushing it out. They're like, Talya, it's past the time. It's past the time. Let's go.
I
Let's go.
know. I'm sorry. I was trying to give him a few more. Look, you ready for me to send it, Martine? Look, because
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes,
hey,
ma'am.
okay, here we go.
We had 40 shares tonight.
Okay, well maybe they got it on the share side. All right, here we go. Hold on.
Maybe they shared it. Let me. Yeah, I'm ready. No comment.
While they're doing that, guys, I want to thank Stephanie and Sandra again for their participation, and also Kristen for having the conversation when we first started. Everyone, you guys were really gave great ideas once we started coming up with business ideas for their products and the GPTs. That was amazing. I love when that happens, that flow where you guys start talking about different things. We love that. Hey, I'm so sorry, Tanya, you had your hand is up.
Yes, hello, ladies. I don't know if it's just something with my computer, but I've tried my iPad and the laptop for the PNG for the TRMG PT that you released earlier, and it just is not doing anything. I done clicked all over them and doing both of them. So I don't know if it's me, but can you just check it when you get a chance?
I will. I'll check it.
Thank you.
It
That
happens
was
to
it.
me too.
Oh, okay. I'll check it. Obviously, there's something going on. Do, do, do. All right. So I'll do that right after the show is over. My brain went to making that happen. Just what we're going to do is as soon as Martine gets it together, we're going to get the will taken care of. But I wanted
Here
to,
I come.
like I
Here I
said,
come.
thank Stephanie for coming back again. She is an amazing creator who is doing big things, who is moving in a big way. As she grows her business, we really, really appreciate that you came on, Stephanie. It's good to see your business thrive and grow, and you as a creator thrive and grow as well. And then Sandra is always like, you can see her wheels turning as you guys started to give the feedback on the GPT and the business things that you guys were going to do with the GPT. I saw her just writing away. So you know that some of that stuff is going to be coming on a live, coming near to you. She is going to be going live and showing all of those things on a live. So I'm excited to see her, come up with all the things that she's going to create. Because if you did you guys see when she came on the last time and she created those little small cards? Man, those things were so cute. Oh, there, see? She created those little small cards. Those are adorable, adorable. And think about this. You can create, Sandra, now that you showed me the little card, you know my brain works. You can create a gift card with the image with a Starbucks, a Dunkin' Donuts, or whatever card to put in to give as a gift for Valentine's Day. Hmm. Hmm. Regina would like that. I'm just putting that out in the world for somebody. Regina would like that. She would like a gift card made personal. Hmm. Yeah. Um, and Sandra does an amazing job as far as putting things together, coming up with ideas and concepts. She is really good about how she puts her crafts together, right? How her thought process and how she puts her crafts together, and how she teams her business with her crafting. And if you guys watch that through line, she is able to take not only what she hand creates, but what she digitally creates, and add extra income into her business. It's another stream of income that she does with her business. And then she has a group of other people who he's collaborated with that's also expanding her business as well. It's really an amazing thing to see how she has really worked her business out and how she's grown her business by collaboration and doing all the things that she does. So thank you again, Sandra, for being on the show. See, Sandra, I know what you do, girl, but I thought you just knew you a little bit better the first time. She just knew you a little bit better. So I just I let her introduce you. I know you a lot. Stephanie.
Also share some coloring pages in the chat.
Oh,
Martin Luther King.
I would like to add that the coloring book queen extraordinaire that we know as Sage Youngblood of the Dollhouse, Miss Ma'am right here, her said that she is giving away 5 copies of her digital coloring books this evening. Okay. Doll boss. I'm sorry. I said dollhouse. You said what now? I'm sorry. You saying something. What you say over there? I read lips too now. I worked at the prison for 14 years. Don't make me read your
All
lips.
right, Miss Page, you better get it, girl.
I said I'm clutching
Don't
my
make me read
pearl.
your lips. You clutching your pearl.
Yes.
That's why I had that question mark after you had said. I said 5. What? Are you sure?
Look,
I know you be getting these digital downloads from the Lord, honey, but is you sure he said 5?
Yes, yes, yes. I was surprised too.
Okay, so I think I made a mistake. We're gonna have to fix the mistake. I'm looking at Facebook and I do not see, I remember copying it, but it must not have landed because I don't see the wheel on Facebook. It's not there. So it's 8:05. Okay. I'm gonna drop it in there. Y'all got until 8:10.
Oh man.
I don't see it. I could have sworn I dropped it. It's in the Facebook. I mean, it's not in the Facebook, excuse me. It's in the Zoom, but I don't see it.
I don't see it in the Zoom either.
No, sis Donna, sis, it was there from earlier. Because we wouldn't have
She
had
might
any.
have came later.
She came later, yeah.
I came later.
Yep, she came later. It's definitely in the Zoom, but it was not in the Facebook. I need to go check. Yes, 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 yes.
So which Facebook group is it in? I'm sorry.
It's on Talya's page.
It's on Talya's page, but
Yeah, it's on Artfully
I'm gonna redrop it in both places. Y'all got 8:16, 8:16. Okay. I just want to make sure. I could have sworn I dropped it, but I don't see it in the feed. So I want to make sure I honor our commitment.
You said 40 people had shared though, right?
40 people shared, but they I don't see my comment with the form, but Paulette says she filled it out on Facebook.
I do. It was at
let's
go back to it. It was at
I don't see it, and I want to make sure I honor I want to make sure everybody gets a chance because I don't see it, and it could be just Facebooking, because I refreshed and I was like, I don't see it.
So do we need to fill it out again if we already filled it out or no?
No, if you've already filled out, you're good. I just want to make sure I don't leave anyone out because I really don't see it beyond a minute ago. And I don't like that. Normally I see it. I don't see it. So I want to make sure. Okay, so y'all go ahead. Y'all got a couple minutes. Go ahead and fill that out, and then we'll get going with our wheel. there were a few questions in the chat, and I wanted to make sure that we addressed them. There were some subscription questions, so I just want to make sure we address them. Let's see. I gotta go up a bit.
Martine, while you look at that,
Yep, go ahead.
Stephanie, you had your hand up.
Yes, she did. Yep, she did. Go ahead, Stephanie.
I already said what I need to
Oh,
say.
you just
okay, good. Oh, okay. We just want to make sure. Okay, so I told you guys I'd be doing a third Canva class. It'll cover Canva frames. I'm looking forward to it. The question was, will that class be so any TRM class, approved class? Let me offer clarity. We're gonna offer it as a separate class that you can buy separate from the Patreon. However, and we take from our own pocket when we do this. Guys, by the time you do the math on the averages for our class, even if you only purchase for that month, you're better off getting the subscription right now. Okay. It averages out to almost like when you consider co-working sessions plus you're getting 3 hours with 3 different people, you're getting GPTs, you're getting art, and you're getting classes. Basically, you're paying like 15, 20 bucks for classes and maybe another 10 bucks for 3 different people to offer you services. Like, it's a much better deal in the long term, but you know, I always have to adjust my own personal budget, so it may be more affordable for you to just do one class. And so all of those will be available on our separate websites, and we've dropped those in the chat. I want to make sure that I address that. Yes, the first class is still available, so Canva Part 1 is available. It is already marked down to $47, and I promise you it won't be that way tomorrow. So you're gonna want to get there tonight. The class, the part 2 is February 8th. So part 2 is February 8th. Okay, and I think that covers. Were there any other Patreon questions? Okay, just want to double check. That's it for me. Let me reply to her directly. Okay, that's it for me on that part. I just wanted that. I want to make sure I covered all that bit of.
What's your cutoff time?
8:16. 8:16. So we got 6 more minutes.
Okay.
All right, guys. For everyone in the Patreon, I have just uploaded the PDF. For some reason, I put the PNG. Sorry about that. It is good to go.
That's what I thought too. I thought 8:10, but I was like, maybe I got it wrong.
You didn't. These people.
I was like, I ain't gonna argue. I thought
It
I said
only
18.
takes 1 second to fill out that form. Y'all already done the work. Just fill out the form, y'all. It's
Send me the
only
link, Talya. Send me the link, Talya.
Look, Kelly said, hey. They don't have enough time now.
We're gonna be here whenever you're ready, Erica. We got you. We'll be here and
all right, we got 6 more names on the list. All right, here we go.
Oh, okay, there we go. Send me that.
Let me download. Let me download.
You know, now that Sage has put the 5 out there for her, have you guys seen Sage's coloring books? I just want you guys to experience. When I first saw Sage's coloring books, I was like, you got to be kidding me. They are so beautiful. Let me go to La Amazon.
I had heard of Sage's coloring books, but
Baby.
Ooh, chat.
Now she's gonna make me not want to create coloring books. That what you
let me explain.
Well, you might have a little,
so imposter syndrome.
Just a little tad. Just a
Just
little
a little,
tad.
just a little tad, just a little tad. Because when I first looked at them, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna do something. Let me do something different. Let me just do something different. But her coloring books, this is her page on Amazon.
Oh,
And this one right here, look at that.
ma'am.
Right. That's what I was saying. Just absolutely phenomenal coloring pages. And this is what people have done with them.
Oh, wow.
Just beautiful. Look at the detail in her work. That's the thing that got me with her coloring pages. They are beautiful. Like she does some beautiful coloring pages.
Oh, I'll take 5 of them. Yeah. Yeah, let me
You know
wait.
what I'm
Now, what she's giving away now is the digital copy. Now, you're not getting a hardcover,
That's
right?
fine. I got cardstock.
We gonna drop her Amazon in here, so y'all can go get that if that's what y'all want. But you are going to get a digital copy. And you usually see me coloring these on Tuesdays. Like I'm usually coloring one of her images on Tuesday. So
just she does phenomenal work. Just beautiful, beautiful work. Um, her pages, like they're beautiful.
and she also has the digital file able to be purchased on PayHip. So I'll drop both of her links, the Amazon and the PayHip. So if you want the physical, you go to Amazon. If you want the digital, you go to the PayHip. So I'm about to drop both of those in the chat for you.
And man, did you see that they want a class, Sage, on how to make coloring books? They want a class. That's what they said.
Yeah,
She was
we
like,
having a class this year. I work
mm.
with Sage, so we having a classes coming
Oh,
up in February.
you guys are having a class. Okay. Come on now. We need that in our lives.
We do. We do. We do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got my mother sitting back here going crazy.
What she's going crazy?
Yes. Oh my God. She is about to call on all the Jesuses.
Well, we love your work. Like
Love.
you
Absolutely
have quality
love.
work. You really
Thank
do.
you.
I mean, and you put your heart and soul. You can tell that you just didn't just pick something and throw it into a coloring book, right? You chose and you curated your coloring books to the nth degree, from your cover to your back cover to your interiors. Um, they don't look like anyone else's coloring book.
Nope.
Really worked hard on putting them together. You have gone above and beyond, and you deserve to be seen. And I absolutely love them. I absolutely love them. I absolutely love them, Sage. So we really appreciate you giving the 5 away here so other people can experience those coloring books and be able to put your talent out into the world. That's why we bring people on so people can see that everyone's coloring book doesn't have to look the same.
Right.
It can be different. You have a voice. Your art has a voice out here in this big space. And we're happy to show it. Happy to show it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Miss Kia.
So I do Sage's stuff with her. So we're gonna have classes coming up. Just bear with us. We got a lot coming in February. But we'll definitely come and bring it back to TRM and let you guys know first what we're doing. But just stay tuned. We got a lot coming up in February.
Hey, hey. Let's go, Sage. Let's go.
Because Sage, I want to put out some coloring books. Hey, I don't know what kind they're gonna be. They're probably gonna be girls with flowers on their hair because I like girls with flowers. But
that was the toughest prompt for me.
Really, the girls of flowers?
Yes, to fill the head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Okay.
I love them.
Okay. I'll give
Well,
that
stay tuned. Stay tuned. We got the Doll Boss coloring book class in the making.
Wow. It's a calendar up on PayHip for free too.
Oh,
Ooh,
wait a minute.
ooh,
Hold
It
on.
is.
let me go. Let me go get my download. Hold on here.
It's been up there for a minute. But I thank y'all so much. I'm not usually speechless at all, but thank you.
You're welcome, honey. Well,
Thank
look,
you.
you know we've been Sage fans from day one.
All right
Yeah,
now.
I'm in the middle of a Sage piece right now.
What? Right now.
Yep.
Yeah, so Talya's doing it physically, Martine's doing it digitally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And those of you who got coloring pages, let us know, put your business information, because again, if we're coloring on our screens and your website is on there, it connects you back to a potential customer.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, that matters. There's a reason when we go to these people, big old stadiums, and it say Globe Life. Or there's a reason we're gonna take advantage of that in our little space too, and make meaning. Like we are that. We're just as important.
Absolutely.
And our community is just as important.
And I'm shouting you out. If I'm coloring on your page, I'm gonna tell it 5, 6, 7, 8 times while I'm coloring. This is where I got it from. I just did one from Sugar. She did a journal, a coloring page journal, and it was
Sure
man, that
did.
journal is
With the bow.
If we have coloring pages, how do we send?
You can just send it in either one of our inboxes. Just make sure you have your
No. Panel. Fill out the panel link. Fill out the panel link.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That way it's all in one place. No. Wait, she wants a coloring page?
No,
or
submit.
Yeah.
She wants to submit. She wants to submit.
Oh,
Submit
I
it
thought
to
you
the
said
panel
submit
form.
a coloring page.
Yeah, submit a coloring page.
That's what she said. Submit a coloring page. You want
like
it
a
on the
freebie?
panel form?
Yeah, there's a space that
Okay.
says, "Do you want it?" That way we can keep track. Oh, we'll know who it came
Gotcha.
from. We'll have their socials. Yeah. Sorry, Talya, but
Oh, no worries. I was
I think we
just
overdid.
making sure I heard it correctly.
yeah, we want to put it all on the panel. If you got a freebie you want, all we ask is that you put your business information on there so that we know, like we want you to get credit. We want to be able, like, it's like having a billboard. That's what it is. If we're coloring and your business information on there, it's a digital billboard. All right, y'all ready to talk prizes? Because we sure got a lot on tonight. What's up? Y'all ready?
Let's go.
We got a lot tonight.
What?
I can't decide if I'm giving away a class seat today.
Look, I've been saying the same thing. Am I gonna give away a class?
See, now the wheels all full. I don't appreciate it.
All right,
who we
so
starting with?
First up, we got Stephanie. She's giving away a seat to her makeup class.
All right, spinning to beautify our skin. Here we go. I think y'all get the audio too.
Yes, we got it.
Monica Anderson.
Come on through, Miss Monica.
With a lavish
life. All
What we doing next?
We got Sandra next. Sandra, are we doing 2 or are we doing just 1? Are we doing 2?
We can do one of each.
One of each.
All right. So Selena.
This is the journal. So this is for the journal. Okay. Congratulations,
and then
Selena.
for the GPT journal.
Okay. Then we're gonna spin her again. Nope, that's Monica again. She can't have 2.
Monica? No.
No, hey, she took care of her business though. She took care of her business because that means she shared.
Yeah.
And from her page.
Right.
That's what that means.
Exactly.
Come on, Brianna. Brianna, you need to keep coming, baby. She done won like
Look,
twice
Brianna
since last.
been winning, right? She been winning.
She sure has. And that's for the GPT.
Last year.
Okay, so Sage is giving away 5 digital copies of her coloring books. So we got 5 spins on this one.
All right, so here we go. Miss Darling Nikki coming. Oh. Nope. She already won. You gotta spin again.
Good gracious.
Maybe she was sharing. She shared.
You is lucky to
She be serious. She be serious about her sharing.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I am not on the wheel and I filled out the thing.
Neither am I.
There's some space. You can't see the name, so.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm not on there at all.
Yeah, I filled it out too. My name's not on there.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
me too.
Let me see.
Okay, hold on. Give me some names. Let's write these names down. If we got to put them on the Demi said she's not on there.
Sis Donna.
Rhonda.
Kristen, Digital DreamWorks, because I asked and then you said I didn't have to refill it out, so that's why I didn't. But I did the very first time when you put it out earlier.
Did you say Rhonda?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did it early too, Cynthia.
Is Denise Pegram on there? I did it early.
Yeah. I didn't see Sis Donna's either.
Angela Walker.
Tanya did hers early too.
I did it
Lisa
as soon
Hankins,
as it
I
was
don't see
dropped
my
in the
name
chat.
either.
Jennifer Vincent, I
mine's
did
not up
mine
there
early
either.
too.
It was early.
Oh, child, what's going on with the thing tonight?
I don't
Might have got a glitch. There might be just
Because I
a
told
glitch.
y'all the list. I mean, it was very short.
It was short. It was short. Because I was like, oh, this is quite short.
Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so Demi.
No, actually, can everybody
Ramona,
Talya, everybody who didn't see their name on the wheel, can you put your hands up in the chat? And then as she calls it out, just put your hand down. That'll make it easier.
There we go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll do Zoom. And then let me look at Facebook.
Okay.
Maxine and Patricia, I got you both.
yeah, it must have been something going on with it tonight. I don't know what what's
in
your
the
name?
reaction, or it says
Crystal.
In the reaction you have
See
hand
how to put my hand up.
Crystal Woodard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got you written down.
Okay. I don't see how to raise my hand either. This is
What's your name? Felisa, I got you written down.
Do you have Sis Donna's?
I'm getting ready to read
we
off
got
now.
you.
Okay, so Talya, you have Sis Donna's?
Yes.
Stephanie Smith?
Yes.
Cynthia Guy?
Yes.
Rhonda Fisher?
Yes.
Jennifer Vincent?
No. I got it now.
Digital DreamWorks?
Yes.
Kristen? Denise Pegram?
I have it now.
Brandy Little?
Yes.
Let's see. I think some of these names I've seen on here. Do you have T Weaver,
Yes.
Shauna J?
Shauna. No. Okay. Shauna
Tanya?
J.
Mm-hmm. I don't. Shauna, what's your last name? Or you can just do Shauna J.
Okay.
Tanya Hinton Green,
Yes.
Sonia.
Kinsley.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Linda.
Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Angela Walker,
Yes.
Sabrina.
Sabrina with a O.
Yes.
What's your last name? Sabrina. What's your last
W.
name? W.
Or
Okay,
initial.
got it.
There we go.
Okay.
And I think, did I get everybody? I thought I got everybody.
So I'm gonna read off my
Ginger.
list. Okay.
Ginger.
I'm gonna read my list and we're gonna see. Ginger.
Uh-huh.
I don't
Ginger
think I had
Sellers.
Ginger. All right. Demi Gamble, Digital DreamWorks, Rhonda Fisher, Cynthia Guy, Sis Donis, Felisa Hankins, Ramona Greer, Crystal Woodard, Sabrina W, Stephanie Smith, Brandy Little, Ginger Sellers, Angela Walker, Linda Kelly, T. Weaver, Jennifer Vincent, Denise Pegram. Is it Shauna J or Shawnee J? Was it Shauna?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lashana.
Sonia Hen Green, Sonia Kinsley, and Ginger Sellers.
I think we got
Did I
everybody.
miss anyone?
Run through that list one more time.
Nicole Gray said that she
Demia Bowling? Bowling? Okay, let me write that down. And what was that? Nicole Gray?
And Andrew D.
Say that again.
It's
Anye?
Ingner.
Anye. Okay. Yeah, I got you, Anye.
And Sage
All
says
right.
she doesn't see
Sage.
herself.
Okay,
Sage is
let's
like,
put
hello.
Sage on here. Hello,
Sage is
me.
like, I'm here.
I'm here. All right, here we go. Demi Gamble, Digital DreamWorks, Rhonda Fisher, Cynthia Guy, Sis Donis, Felisa Hankins, Ramona Greer, Crystal Woodard, Sabrina W, Stephanie Smith, Brandy Little, Ginger Sellers, Angela Walker, Linda Kelly, P. Weaver, Jennifer Vincent, Denise Pegram, Shauna J, Tanya Hinton Green, Sonia Kinsley, Ginger Sellers, Damia Bowling, I'm assuming that's right, Bolling, Nicole Gray, and Anye D.
I got it. I got everybody. I was updating as you were announcing them.
Great.
I don't know, guys. Tech be teching sometimes. We've had a good run.
Know.
We've had a really good run. So let's be clear, y'all. We done went quite a few months with no issues. So
I assumed something was wrong because I only saw 10 people. I was like, this can't be right.
Yeah, so it's you know, bear with us. We've done this 10 times and that's a 90%, 99%. So we'll take it as a win. We'll take it as a win.
We
All
sorry.
right.
We sorry.
We
don't like
sorry.
the tussle. We don't like the tussle.
That's right, Ginger. It only counts once. It's all right if you're on there twice because it only counts once. All right, y'all ready?
Okay, so we had one coloring book giveaway for Sage already, and that was Nikki. Okay, so we on the second one.
Yep.
What happened?
Hold on. I got a few from Facebook. Denise, I got you. Tracy Joe, I got you. Denise McLean. Okay.
Ginger say you got on there twice. I mean,
that's all right.
It's fine.
Yeah, because we only gonna count one, so it's okay.
You got double for your trouble.
Yeah, it only count once, so it's okay. It doesn't up your eyes. We just remove it. There you go, Linda Kelly. I hope you keeping track, because I ain't.
I am. I got it.
Okay, good.
I got it. Tracy Joe.
Tracy Joe.
All right, this is the last spin for Sage.
All right. Miss Denise. All right, what we doing next?
Are you gonna give away a class?
Yeah, I'm gonna give away a seat, doggone it.
All right, I'm gonna give away one too.
There
I'm
we
gonna give
go.
away one too.
So I'm gonna give away one seat to the Canva Part 2 class. Just one seat, guys. Okay. I'll be glad to have you, whoever you are. Let's spin the wheel. That's Miss Erica.
Hey.
Come on, Miss Erica.
Come on, Erica.
Right on time. She said, "That's what I'm
That's
talking
what
about."
she's talking about.
She said I ain't won since last year. Okay.
All right. And then this will be for Talya's class, which is on February 1st. Mine is on the 8th, and it is the wallpaper class, going wild for wallpaper.
Wow, with wallpapers.
Okay, Miss Kristen with Digital DreamWorks. And Kristen, you were on there twice, one for sharing and then one for the email.
Martine, I would like to give away a replay of my last Midjourney class with Mood Board.
Ooh, y'all won that one. Ooh.
Let me.
I watched it live. I'd be very disappointed right now.
Midjourney Mood Board, that class there, man. I'm still reeling.
Hey.
Creating with Miss JJ. Creating Miss JJ, let us know who you are, because I bet that's somebody who shared.
I need to know who that is.
We'll figure
Creating.
it out. With Miss JJ. All right, I think that's it. That's it for Banner Black tonight. Yeah, let her swing. That's it. That's all I got. We hope you guys enjoyed
Congratulations,
it.
everybody. Look, we are sorry about the mix-up for real. No idea how any of this went, but I knew something was a little strange when I only saw 10 people's name on that list. I knew something was awry at that point, okay? But thank you to the contestants that came on today. Look at me, contestants, like we on a game show. To the contestants that showed up on our show tonight. Let me stop. The panelists. Stephanie, always a pleasure to have you, ma'am. Always. Miss Design Diva, thank you very much. Thank you kindly for all the amazing ideas that we got from your GPT tonight. Okay, honey. We got work to do. Okay, that's what it said. Your GPT said
Me
now
too,
we got
honey.
stuff to do.
Me
We got
too.
work to do. And thank you, Sage, for letting the Lord lead you the way that he did on this day. I believe Sage is a seer. And I don't know how, and I don't know what, but Sage sent a message to TRM this morning that had all of us crying because she doesn't know that prior to her sending the message that we had just started talking. about what she sent us. And all of us literally started bawling when she sent the message because we just were putting things into the atmosphere, right? And she sent the message, and Regina just like, she was like, y'all, read what Sage just sent. And we were in awe. Like, I'm just saying, whatever download he gave you was very much needed on this day for the TRM team. And we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Thank you for your gift. And I'm not talking about what you gave away, just the gift that you're walking in. Thank you for that. We appreciate you. Just know. And thank you for today. Um, Thank you everyone else who joined us tonight for your participation. We love it when you guys show up and support us on Sundays as well as on Tuesdays. We hope to see you again on Tuesday. Please know we will be coloring something from Sage's repertoire. Okay. We will be. And I plan to start going live on TikTok doing a little bit more coloring. I kind of be nervous to go over there with them because they think they bougie on the coloring side on TikTok. And I don't want to tussle when I get over there trying to do my ghetto coloring. You understand? But I'm coming. I don't care. I don't care.
You
They can
got
just say
it.
what they want to.
You got
They
it.
can say what they want to. They can say, you don't know what you're talking about. Guess what? I said that already. No, I don't know. But my stuff be cute when I finish. I don't know what it means. How I be shading the stuff. I don't know the technical terms for the things that I be doing. But it work out in the end. Just know that. That's all I'm saying. I'm coming, color top. Y'all get ready. Here I come. Y'all gonna see
I
me.
go in
Might see me
there.
tonight.
I color,
You might see me
Talya.
tonight.
It's okay.
You do.
I color.
It's okay. Oh, I feel better now, Kristen. I might call you and be like, come color with me, Kristen, because I'm scared. Ooh, they're gonna
Come
get me.
color. You know what? I don't shade worth a poo, okay? I don't shade. I don't outline. I just go color on my iPad. And if they don't like
Hey,
my colors, oh well.
that's right, Chris. I'm gonna have that same attitude, honey. I'm gonna have the same attitude, okay? Period.
About time you had that attitude, because I think I said that
Period.
last week.
Poo.
About
Oh,
doggone
yeah.
time.
We
I
done
call
had y'all a
color
long
too,
time. I'm
Talya.
sorry.
We did.
That's right. Let's go. Let's go. We gonna color. We
I
going over
color
there.
with you too on the
We gonna start
TikTok.
a coloring trend. We going because we got Sage coloring pages. We going over there. We gonna take over. TRM takeover
Yup.
on coloring on TikTok. Here
Let's
we go.
go.
Let's
Let's
go.
PTT. Let's go.
So thank y'all again for joining us tonight. Thank y'all for sticking with us. Did either of you all have anything else y'all wanted to say tonight? Y'all good? Before I get a benediction.
Can I say one thing really quick?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
11 o'clock. It is on that pay hip that Kia put in. It's the free calendar and one of the coloring books. The digital one. So
You
11
is
o'clock.
showing out, girl.
Till 11 o'clock.
That's confirmation that we got the color on TikTok now. That's the confirmation that we needed right there. She just gave us a
We
free
here to be
coloring
a
book.
blessing. We here to be
Hey,
a blessing.
And I'm so proud of y'all. I see several new names on this list. I'm proud of y'all. Thank y'all for coming to be panelists. The best way to get your GPTs and evaluated is by being on the panel. So I do see we got a few more names on here. Thank you so much. You'll be hearing from us in the coming weeks. So good job.
You will.
Keep signing
It don't
up.
take
Y'all
that
can do
long,
it.
so I don't need y'all to think that, but again, when the names keep coming, we can only have a certain amount each week, right? So get your name on the list. Get on the list so you can get on the show. We'd be glad to have you. We're glad to have you. Come on in. Come on in the room. So yes. We're gonna let y'all go this evening because we have run a little bit long because we had our technical difficulties. And again, we do apologize. We're gonna make sure that the wheel is truly intact next week. We're gonna do that. We're gonna see whatever it is. We can't We can just do our best. That's all I'm saying. I can't say that the technicalities ain't gonna come because they just might. Who knows? It probably was the devil in here trying to start something because Sage started something earlier. That's all that was. He was in here meddling.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna rebuke him in the name of Jesus. Don't you come back over here, devil. Okay, so y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all's evening. Okay. I love y'all. God bless y'all and good night. Good night, good people. Bye-bye.